Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Advocate Rioba. Today we're going to deal with two tribunals that interpret and enforce rules between landlords and tenants. These two tribunals are the Rent Restriction Tribunal and the Business Premises Tribunal. The Business Premises Tribunal deal with the contract or tenancy between a landlord and a tenant in business premises. If a landlord, you find that the tenant is not paying the rent and is in arrears in a business premise, you can approach the Business Premises Tribunal to order the particular tenant to pay his or her rent or evict the tenant if the relationship is irredeemably bad. Also, if you are a tenant and you're finding that the landlord is not following the rules under your tenancy agreement, maybe he's hiking the rent without notices, you might approach the Business Premises Tribunal to get relief and order the landlord to follow the tenancy agreement. On the other hand, the Rent Restriction Tribunal deals with dwelling houses. These are houses that you live in. So if you're having an issue with the landlord in where you're living in, that's if you're a tenant, you might approach the Rent Restriction Tribunal and seek relief where you tell them that the landlord is not following the tenancy agreement. You say the landlord maybe is not fixing the particular house as agreed. The landlord maybe is hiking the rent without notice, or the landlord even wants to evict you without proper notice or proper reasons on why they want to evict you. On the other hand, if you are a landlord in a dwelling house, maybe the tenant is not following the tenancy agreement, the tenant is not paying his rent as agreed in the tenancy agreement, you can follow the problem to the Rent Restriction Tribunal, where you go and explain to the court exactly where the diversion between you and the tenant has occurred. The tribunals, both tribunals, which are governed by different statutes, or in this case, laws, have power to interpret the particular tenancy agreement and enforce rules where the dispatch or diversion has occurred. I believe this is useful if you are a landlord or a tenant, for you to be protected within where you live and where you do your business. If you have any questions regarding the Business Premises Tribunal or the Rent Restriction Tribunal, kindly email me. My email is in the bio and the contacts are in the bio. Or make a comment under this video and I'll be able to advise you further. If you find this type of content helpful, kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it widely to anyone who think this information will be important to. See you on the next one and stay safe.